learned to love my skeletons. Yes, I've learned to love my skeletons. Ooh, I've learned to love my skeletons.
Perfect time for you.
Yeah! We just finished and it's 4:20, which is a perfect time for me.
Yeah, perfect time for you.
Okay, that's also a skeleton, but not really.
Not
Like everybody, it wasn't really anyway.
That's so funny though, right?
It's
like
perfect.
4:20. Wow, I love that song. I feel like if Macy Gray and Joni Mitchell had a baby, it would be that song.
Cool.
Yeah,
Those are both respectable characters.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what it felt like to me. Like the two of them mixed together. That was like that's a great song.
Thank you.
It.
And it was, I mean, it's about me, but it was kind of inspired by you because to all those skeletons, girl.
I know. Well, we gotta love them because
that's who we are.
They are the scars that make us.
Yep.
Interesting. Exactly. I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a lot of interesting friends.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of crazy friends though. Like lately, I mean, one of my children brought it to my attention. Like, Mom, you really attract some weirdos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know. What does that mean?
That you have
Are you being mean?
people who
I was just saying, probably not me.
Thinking personally.
I can't be that weird.
I wasn't.
I'm pretty fucked up.
I wasn't thinking like specifics at the moment.
You have to meet weirder people than me. You have to meet some fucking crazy people,
I
right?
meet some pretty nutty people,
Yeah.
but again, I guess it's a reflection of myself. Aren't we all like, mirror images of everybody and like not?
I think we have a very colorful group of friends.
Absolutely. It's
I
like
like
a
choose to
really
think of
good
it that
group
way.
right now, but like we all kind of like were in it, but we didn't always know each other, and then all of a sudden like but the cream rises to the top, right? So like
Exactly.
when we all turned into cream and rose, we all kind of meet, right?
That's what happens when you get old.
No, it doesn't usually. I think it's better now.
I think it's great.
Because we're like more, seasoned, and we
I'm
know what
not
we
saying
don't
this is
want.
a negative thing.
Yeah,
It's totally
exactly.
positive.
It is. It's really cool. Like it's like there's I guess they're all doing their thing, and then we actually have our thing. It's cool. I love it. It's so good.
Life is pretty good. I just got back from a lake myself, so I'm all
From
happy.
a lake? What lake were you at?
Great Sacandaga Lake in the southern Adirondacks.
So is that American
So
Indian
beautiful
now?
up there.
Wait.
It's beautiful up there.
Native American?
I mean, the name Sacandaga is probably...
like
People don't realize how big.
Yeah, but it's like I just can't stand politically correct anymore. It makes it so difficult. Like all these places, Adirondack, Lake Sakawaka, like
Lake Winnipesaukee.
It's all Native American.
What about
we weren't calling it that then, It was just Indian. They don't mind that. I've heard. I know some Native Americans, and they're like, we don't mind.
Because if that's what they called it, wouldn't they prefer to have it called what they always called
So you
it?
talk to two of them
No,
and they're
but you
okay
know
with
what
it,
it
means
is.
all of them are okay with it.
I don't know.
It would be called out by the daughter.
It's Native, but they are Native. They were the original
know that?
Americans. I mean, so should they just be other Americans? Like,
How about young Americans? Oh,
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
Americans.
That's
Young
right.
Americans.
They're the real Americans. Should we call them
Original.
like with all the words like Cayuga, I just don't even know what to call it anymore.
Captain Z.
I think
Captain
you
Z's
call
in
it
Indian
those
terms.
things.
Or Native American.
Captain Z meant to see.
Do you know that Hoboken is
Is
Dutch?
The Indian name, Captain Z.
Oh, it's Dutch?
It's Dutch.
So is
Hoboken
Harlem.
is Dutch.
Harlem is Dutch.
Harlem is Dutch. Those Dutch
So,
people,
They came over here
and
and
said, I want that, I want
The
Yeah.
that.
term Manhattan survived from Indians.
I love Holland personally. I've been there many times.
I want to go. Well, of course, it's 420.
I've actually only been there on tour, but one time I was on
go.
tour for a month there, so that was pretty cool.
I want to go.
And actually, I had quit smoking weed.
Oh.
And I got there, and one night they were all going out to do something, and I was alone in the hotel room, and I was like, give it up. I fell off the wagon.
There you go, Brown Sugar Day.
All right, I'm going to have to donate this because I'm off the sugar again.
Okay. So
I
do you
think
feel
I'm gonna eat
different
one.
when you're on it or off it? Did you feel any
Yes.
different?
I
You
feel
did?
much better. I don't get sick so much. And I think
But you weren't on it for that long, were you? Oh, you were? On it
What,
for
sugar?
my mother lives with me every 3 months, and she likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And
Okay.
I smoke weed, so put the two together.
So you get the munchies.
I get the munchies.
So
Well, you know what? As soon as she left and I took that out of the house, I don't get the munchies.
So wait, you don't get the munchies when Sugar's not around?
I don't.
You don't. So you at all?
No.
In the
middle of the
You don't
night,
have
I
it,
don't
you
have
won't
to
eat
get
it.
up and eat.
So
If I just no
go-to?
cereal.
Eat a can
What's
of
your
sardines
go-to?
instead.
I
Sardines.
Sardines are good.
Sardines and crackers instead of sugar.
Well,
I'd rather have
crackers aren't so
oysters
good,
than
but
crackers.
Sardines have
Salad. If you don't have sugar, you have some
I have
more.
lots of fruit and
I
vegetables.
cut down
Yeah.
the sugar too.
Yeah,
I like a
it's
little
not-
of my coffee in the morning. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
better
I
than
can
not
tell.
have it. Yeah,
Coffee? Let's go.
Coffee? Do you drink coffee?
I do, because I had stopped drinking coffee, but then I spent some time at my sister's house and she makes the best coffee, so.
You gotta stop
Your
hanging out with
family.
people.
Your family.
They're terrible for my diet.
Yeah. So, like, what's a normal day for you? What do you eat meat?
Yes. So today, like, I had a big veggie platter
Okay.
and some organic cheese. And
So
then
do you know the difference between if you eat not organic cheese? Does something happen to you?
no, but I prefer to not.
Yeah, but how do you know? See,
Because
I-
you
I
buy
like-
it in the store and
I
it says
know,
organic.
but I believe everything, and I don't believe everything.
Okay, well, I'm hoping
Yeah.
that what it
Yeah,
says is
no,
true.
there is
That's,
some shit
that's
that's
as
fucked
good
up.
as I can do, you
My
know?
grandfather ruined it for me.
What did he do?
He ruined it for me, trusting stuff like that. Because when he was a kid, he worked for a butcher in Brooklyn.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The
And he
stories.
told me this because, like, my grandmother was kosher, and he would laugh in her face. Every time we go out, he would order shrimp parmesan. That is like the most unkosher meal you could possibly imagine. And the reason being, he said he worked for this butcher, and there were two butcher shops right next to each other. One was kosher, one wasn't. And they shared a freezer in the back room. So it's like if you went into that door, you were buying the kosher meat. If you went into that door, you were buying the regular meat.
It's like all the Indian restaurants on 6th Street.
Yeah.
They all have the same kitchen, right?
Well, yeah, that's what we all thought, right? They all just have hoses. That,
Like
oh, you want
Brazil.
some paneer? Okay. I know. I always thought that too. I know. So, like, but it kind
I'll
of
still
like,
probably eat there.
I know. I love it. It's not a big deal. They use organic cheese.
Organic
I think she's making fun of me. I get
Not
the
really.
feeling.
I truthfully, I would love in a perfect world for everything to be organic
Oh,
and
everything
like,
is
you
not
know,
perfect.
food
Listen,
free. But
The fruit and vegetables I get from the food town in the
Bananas.
hood. I live in the
Bananas.
hood.
you
good
know
for you.
those are organic.
These are not
Eat
organic.
bananas.
And I can feel myself getting poisoned. Like I'm
Yeah.
eating all this great fruit and vegetables, but all the pesticides
Yeah.
that I'm eating. So it's kind of a mixed bag.
But, no, but I've heard that the soil is all messed up. So
It
like,
depends.
It
depends.
You have to grow your own bananas.
Yeah, but if you grew it in the soil that's already messed up,
Yeah, but
Well,
if
you're
you're
pretty
taking
much
care of your
fucked.
soil,
I
then
mean,
it's not
you're
messed
gonna
up.
so
die.
then you have to be on your
But
own.
most
You may as well just
yeah,
eat
most
or
commercial, it's all
whatever.
depleted of vitamins. and
GMO,
minerals.
baby.
I think
But
if you
know
don't
what?
smoke crack or drink
You know what?
a shitload of whiskey, you'll be
You know what I
alright.
have to say?
you know?
I do
Just
have
don't
one-
smoke crack.
She's got stuff to promote.
No, not to promote yet.
Okay.
I just have one thing to say about GMO. I think it's disgusting.
I do
But
too. I do too.
let's all put it into perspective.
Jesus did it.
No, Star Trek. All their food was replicated, okay?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, we are turning
Someday-
into our
And
movies.
since the soil is depleted
Yeah.
and there's no water in California, so there's not going to be any almonds or avocados
Oh,
or
no.
all the fruit that comes from
Right.
California, and everything's going to get really expensive, and people are going to start
Yeah.
beating the shit out of each other for a banana.
Well, we need Willy Wonka. Didn't
Don't
he
touch
have
my
those
bananas.
little-
I'm
those
stocking up
little-
on bananas, so
Violet.
don't be calling
I've never
mine.
seen Willy Wonka.
Oh my God, Violet was eating the food.
I don't think
Everlasting
Willy Wonka, did he make
Gobstopper.
bananas? I don't think so.
What was it?
Everlasting gobstopper.
But didn't
He
he
might have
have
been a little
that
bananas.
thing with breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Like you would eat it and
Yeah.
it turned into blueberry pie because it wasn't complete yet. But like, yeah, like astronaut food.
You know, I saw this thing on TV that we waste 40% of our food. So all that
More than
water and
that.
stuff that we use in California, half of it's getting wasted.
It is
before the
all
food's even
wasted. It's
grown. We're
terrible.
wasting
We
so
don't
much
But it
shit.
shouldn't be wasted, and it needn't be wasted.
Do you see all the
I
food
know.
that gets dumped
Fucked
and then
up.
like you're not
Yeah.
even
No, I got
allowed?
really sad about that.
And
I don't
restaurants,
waste
they're
food.
not even allowed to give it to people that need it.
I
it's
eat
like
it like
there's
Weird Al.
laws. It's
Fucking
ridiculous.
bitch.
So what shows do you have coming up?
What shows do I have coming up? Oh shit, I have my bag over there. I have
Thank
all right.
God it's not just me.
AH presents on Friday. It's Lon Rizzo's going away party, so it's going to be a big deal. All these bands are playing. I'm going to be playing with Red Gretchen, but also I'm going to be sitting in with Joey Kelly. So I'm having a little bit of a heart attack, but I think I'll be
You'll be
cool. I'm
fine.
playing bass. But I am stepping into the huge shoes of Angelo Oliveri and Amy Madden. So, wow, that's exciting. And then the Sins have a gig for Glam Damn It on August 1st. I don't know what club it's in.
Is
I'm
it
very
in Brooklyn?
sorry.
Is it
It's in Brooklyn.
Is it at Grand Victory?
It might be. Yes, it's at Grand Victory, I think. And then I have a solo show on August 5th, and then I have a band show on August 28th for my very dear friend Roxanne Fontana's birthday bash at Sidewalk. AH Presents. So that's that.
Cool.
And oh yes, and my new CD, Insomnia. Get it while you can.
You drink your coffee and just put it on repeat and let it go over and over and over and over. Someone just told me the other day that they gave a vinyl to some new person that didn't have vinyl like when we did, and they didn't know that you could turn it over and play the other side. They thought it was like a CD.
That's hilarious.
And even if you never saw a record, wouldn't you look underneath and...
They didn't know it was two-sided. I know.
Technology works both ways, baby.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
That's why you have the vinyl and the digital download inside of it.
Yeah, exactly. But
Okay, I see business cards here. What is that?
actually, this is not a business card. This is a free single download on my new EP release. So please take it.
Oh, thank
Monterey
you.
Records, my new favorite record.
All right.
Yeah.
We both have record deals.
I know.
Nice.
Go figure.
Nice.
So yeah. So if you go to MontereyRecords.com and you use code RewStar, you get a free song.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I love Rew's band. You're gonna have to come back to Sidewalk really soon.
We love playing there. It's fun as can be.
Yay.
So you want to push a button? What's your website though?
My website is aNNeHusiCk.com, or you can find me on aNNeHusiCk. That's aNNeHusick.
Yay.
Okay.
You're pulling it out of here. She's
Perfect.
pulling it out of here. We'll be back. We got a lot more going on.
Thanks for
Woo!
listening.